Hey there everyone, my name is Chris and here we have for you guys today the history of the Silver Surfer, one of the shiniest and most powerful comic book characters to ever grace the realms of the Marvel Universe, and it's constantly in theoretical superhero matchups across all kinds of internet forums. Norrin Radd lived on the peaceful planet of Zen-La, where the Zen-Lavians had effectively used science to eliminate all the calamities still present on planet Earth, such as crime, war, disease, and hunger, creating a perfect utopian society. Born to both Jartran and Elmar Radd, Jartran was the main scientist that helped form this utopia, causing Norrin to eagerly want to follow in his footsteps. Unable to cope with what the Zen-La had become though for some strange reason, Norrin's mother Elma decided to commit suicide, which Norrin still blames himself for to this very day. Raised by only his father until one day Jartran was accused of stealing another scientist's ideas. This caused even greater pain in the family since the image of his father was destroyed, splitting the two remaining family members up and resulting in Jartran also committing suicide. Like his mother and father, Norrin also dreamed of a society that could rise to a bigger picture and was filled with more substance. Unfortunately, this was no longer possible for the planet of Zen-La since it had technically reached its evolutionary peak, thus filling Norrin with discontent. During this period of discontentment, he would frequently visit the museums of Zen-La to look at past happenings, such as wars and space travel, longing to go back to the times of evolution. This of course troubled his girlfriend at the time, Shalabal, since she believed they had everything they could ever wanted on this planet already. One day their peaceful existence was threatened by the presence of Galactus, the devourer of worlds, who survives on the energies provided by other planets. Convincing the Council of Scientists to grant him permission and a spaceship, Norrin soon confronted the invader who intended to consume Zen-La to plead for mercy. Instead, Galactus made a deal and agreed to spare the planet in exchange for Norrin to become one of the Heralds of Galactus. Given a fraction of the power cosmic and based on a childhood fantasy of his, Galactus transformed Norrin into the Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer's main task was to find planets with enough energy for Galactus to feed on, but over time it became harder and harder to find planets without any life forms on them. Knowing Norrin Radd would resist taking a life, thus limiting the choice of planets, Galactus deliberately altered Norrin's mind to repress his morals, allowing the Silver Surfer to be able to carry out his grim tasks without hesitation. In more modern times, the Silver Surfer is now free from Galactus' hold, but is still deeply plagued by the sins of his past and forever seeks redemption, thus endeavouring to carry out real justice wherever he goes. Currently, the Silver Surfer is one of the most powerful beings in the universe and the most powerful of the Heralds of Galactus. Thanks to Galactus, he possesses the power cosmic, which is the core from which his abilities manifest from. Through this, he is able to absorb and manipulate energy, which is the base of the Surfer's life and power. He has complete control over the forces of the universe, causing him to be able to control them to his desire, even being able to concentrate and discharge them at such a force as to destroy planets. Because of this insane control over energy, he can manipulate matter, time travel across dimensions, and even absorb the powers of other beings. The Silver Surfer can also become aware of any form of energy in the universe with enough concentration, being able to see objects many light years away and even subatomic particles. Norrin is also considered virtually indestructible thanks to his silvery skin, which is dubbed the galactic glaze that envelops him. Thanks to this, he can withstand intense forces and impacts from other superheroes, and even the crushing pressures of a black hole. Now to get onto the cool board we all wished we had as a kid. The Silver Surfer rides a board that is composed of the same silver material that covers his whole body. Since the board is such a great tool, it is mentally linked to his mind, so if he is separated from the board he can still control it. Almost indestructible, the board is used as both a weapon and a shield, and if it is broken, can either be repaired or recreated quite easily. A common misconception is that his powers are granted to him through his board, which is in fact not the case. On multiple occasions his board has been destroyed and he has still been able to whoop ass. Along with all these fantastic powers and abilities, the Silver Surfer possesses the typical superhuman strength, stamina, speed and agility, along with superhuman senses. With essentially no physical weakness, the Silver Surfer is unmatched in the battlefield. His only weakness is an emotional one, where his past deeply taints him, causing him to protect the people he is fighting for to the highest degree, willing to sacrifice himself so that no one is harmed and so that his past is not repeated. Thank you very much everyone for watching this episode on the history of the Silver Surfer. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed this video, and be sure to check out my other videos on the history of some of your favourite superheroes and supervillains. Until next time guys. When will there be a Fantastic Four movie that shows the true might of the Silver Surfer?